Address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. On the visitors' sideline, it is Lions head coach Dan Campbell. On the other side is Matt LaFleur in his 7th season now as the head coach in Green Bay. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. Leading them out, the former #1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft, it's Trevor Lawrence. Here's Lawrence to throw right away.
Mike, as I think...
Oh, and they come after him right away, and definitely goes on the first play of the game. The rookie out of Michigan, Mason Graham, paying immediate dividends with a sack in his first NFL game.
Prior to the opening kickoff, the home crowd is rocking. They're on their feet cheering. Well, one play in, got a little quieter in here. This defense came out, and they took the fight right to them, able to bring the quarterback down for an opening play sack to get their defense settled into this one.
And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up. It's Otten in motion. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he's going to be out of bounds, well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for fourth down. This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer. Out of Colorado, Deion's son, Shedeur Sanders.
Well, here it is. This is the moment, Mike, that he has been working towards ever since hearing his name called on draft night. He's put in the work. He's gotten the reps with the first team. He's had some ups and downs through training camp in the preseason. But it's clear, this organization has all the confidence in the world for this young quarterback to go out as the Week 1 starter. And frankly, the hope is he's the franchise quarterback for years to come. Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
And with a flag down, he goes down. They get him for the sack, and that flag is probably on the offense as well. So, fourth down, they'll hand it over to A.J. Cole to punt it. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Packers offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He'll get this out to the left flat. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
Fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
The Lions offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Drive will start on the ground. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. Harold Landry there on the tackle. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. From the 46, here's 2nd and 6. Now some movement up front, and we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. From the gun, it's Shedeur. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
Here's A.J. Cole now. And he's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. This unit hasn't been at their best early on. Punt followed by an interception on their first 2 drives. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. He's got it! Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Not what you want to see. Quarter 1 of week 1. Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. He'll step up and run this. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the 1st down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They go play action, and that time the pressure too much. He'll go down. Mike Green, what a way to kick off the new year. 2 sacks in the first half of the opener. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. This one is hauled in on the feet in bounds. Yes! Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Green Bay.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the 1st down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
His kick is good. It's the score after 7.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Not what you want to see. Quarter 1 of week 1. 1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll run, and here's the rookie from Michigan. And a nice job, able to dance away and get forward for a pickup of a half dozen. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Defense.
Back to the ground after the penalty. Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a gain. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Not what you want to see. quarter one of week one. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
So the key to these off-tackle style run plays, Mike, is you can't allow penetration. You cannot allow the defenders to get in your backfield, because when they do, the play really has no chance and you end up going backwards.
On third down, Sanders. He's got his man. That's Noel. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. The trap taken in by Noel. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
From the gun, it's Sanders. In trouble, and down he goes. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. Not what you want to see quarter one of week one. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This one from just under 50 yards. Little's kick is good. And the Lions are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
We'll start at the 4. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. Wheel him up the sideline at the 45. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Packers on top. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football from the 39. Here's a 1st and 10 as we are ready to get back underway. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. He's got his receiver, and that's Jack Bech. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Incomplete. He was covered by Brian Branch.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard.
3rd and 1.
We'll try and run it with Walker.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
A 41-yard attempt.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Packers go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Lions offense back onto the field for their next possession. Greg, the NFC North has become such a fun division over the last few years. Think of the geography and the legacy. It's always been because of the proximity of fun division with great rivalries. But with almost all the teams playing well, save the Bears over the last few years, it's almost heightened the awareness of how good the NFC North can be.
Yeah, I think going into the season, I'd make the argument it's the best division in football. And I think when the worst team, I know they were 5-12 with the Chicago Bears, but to me, there's a lot of wins built in there. Now they bring in Ben Johnson. They continue to build around Caleb Williams. That feels like there's a lot more wins built into that 5-12 record if they just get themselves organized and get some pieces around Caleb Williams, and that's what they've done. So, yes, Detroit and Minnesota, Green Bay, they've clearly been the top 3 for the last couple years, but if Chicago and that roster, if that's your 4th best team in your division, man, I'll tell you what, those are going to be some really competitive division games this year.
And I don't know if it's the weather. I don't know if it's the length of the franchises. But when these divisions go head-to-head, there always is a legacy feel that just is additive to the anticipation of those matchups.
Yeah, I mean, every one of these franchises has significant history for a lot of different reasons. They have Hall of Fame players, Hall of Fame coaches. Some of the most iconic individuals in the history of the league have played for these 4.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Here's their punter now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Man. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Packers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. You know, Greg, you start to think about, okay, who are the teams that didn't make the playoffs last year that have a chance this year? Look, it happens every year. We just have to identify who they are. Who are a couple top minds for you as we start 2025 here?
As I start in the AFC, I think the Cincinnati Bengals. And you got to think the way their season ended last year, they rattled off 5 wins straight, really on the back of Joe Burrow. We could have made the argument if they're a playoff team, but Joe Burrow was the best player. I mean, he was incredible. Most weeks, Mike, he single-handedly carried that offense. Now, new defensive coordinator in Al Golden coming from the college ranks. Can he just make that defense in Cincinnati average? Because if they just play a little bit better with that high-profile offense, I think they're a team. They might not win the division with Baltimore, but they're going to be close and maybe at least get one of those wild card spots.
Why don't you flip it over? Who are the guys you're watching in the NFC?
You know, I think Dallas is going to find themselves, just the fact that I know the division is difficult. Obviously, Philadelphia remains really strong. Does Washington kind of regress a little bit back now in year 2? They were the high-profile, big splash team of last year. Do they regress to the median? Time will tell. But I think healthy Dallas, healthy Dak, healthy Micah Parsons, that roster that we saw play last year is not the roster on paper that we expected to see. So I think Dallas has a chance. I think San Francisco always is going to be a team, again, dealt with their own injuries last year with McCaffrey and all the stuff on defense. So I think San Francisco and Dallas are 2 perennial teams we expect to be in the playoff hunt. They missed out last year. I wouldn't be shocked to see them back in it again this year.
McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. He fields it at the 8. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. You know, Greg, as we get the season going, obviously the adjustment to last year's new kickoff rules in place. We talked to a lot of coaches during the year. folks didn't seem too bothered about letting the other team have the ball at the 30-yard line after a touchback. But the 35-yard line, I don't know, does that feel any different to you?
You know, it does, and I think the part that people don't talk about enough, Mike, is the impact that it's making on going for it on fourth down, not settling for field goals. Because remember, in the old days, if you got stopped inside the 5 or you scored inside the 5, it was all the difference of if I kicked a touchback, they got the ball at the 20. It wasn't that much of a spread, but now all of a sudden, is it in my best interest to settle for a field goal and kick off and I could give you the ball at the 35? Or even if I fail down there tight in the red zone on the 3, you now possess the ball inside your own 5-yard line. So I think that's an element now that's causing offenses to go for more touchdowns, kick less field goals, because the ensuing kickoff is giving my opponent the ball in much more favorable territory.
You know, the other rule that is adjusted are overtimes in the regular season will mirror playoff overtime, each team getting the ball. I'm so happy, Greg, because I just felt so incomplete when a team got to overtime, but then their offense, which may be the best part of the team, never got on the field.
Yeah, and I couldn't agree more, and you hear everyone saying, oh, well, just get a stop. Well, it's that legendary game between Mahomes and Josh Allen where neither team stopped anyone. It was just an offensive touchdown festival, so you won a coin toss and you got the ball. Well, the other team's defense hadn't gotten a stop the whole game. If Josh Allen got the ball first, he probably would have scored on a walk-off. So I love the idea of both teams getting the ball. If a game is good enough to go to overtime, let's finish it. We don't need to be in a rush. There's no curfew. Let's let the guys finish it on the field. A lot more similar to how the regular game goes and not have significantly different game flow come overtime.
They'll try to sneak it here. He is going to have a Lions first down. He's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. On the zone read, here's Sanders to keep it. Not a whole lot happening there, just a short pickup. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. 2nd down, they need 7. Now, Sanders. Short throw, that's pulled in by Mayer. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Just shy of the goal line. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll go with him again. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal. Now it's Sanders. This is caught for a touchdown. There is a penalty flag down. Let's see if this one holds up.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. across the 20. They'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Packers offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. You know, Greg, early on, it's always new faces in different places. Off-season movement, what caught your eye?
Well, I think there's so many good ones, right? You talk about Stephon Diggs. He ends up in New England, and Cooper Kupp now. He's moving on to Seattle from the Rams, but I think it's the guy the Rams signed to replace him, Davante Adams. I know he's not the youngest anymore, but watching him play in New York with Aaron Rodgers last year with the Jets, he can still run, he can still make every catch, he can still go up and compete at the high point. I think you put Davante Adams with Matthew Stafford, Puka Nacua, in that offense run by Sean McVay. I think that's a sneaky, maybe not a sneaky because he's a really household name, but I think that's a great signing by the Rams.
And always interesting from the offseason, the quarterback movement and unique ties. Some of the biggest names were or now are Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, now the guy that is going to line up behind center for Seattle, Mike, is Sam Darnold. And, of course, we all saw that incredible season he had last year in Minnesota with Kevin O'Connell and Justin Jefferson and that really dynamic Vikings offense. So now he goes to Seattle. I think he's going to have an inspired Cooper Kupp. He was let go from the Rams. If he's healthy, he's a big weapon. Jackson Smith-Njigba, he has some pieces in that puzzle that he can push the ball downfield to. So I'm excited to see Sam. That's what everyone thought he was going to be coming out of college when he was a high draft pick of the New York Jets.
They get the Alabama man, the former first-round pick, J.C. Latham. Now here's Lawrence. He keeps it himself. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. It's Otten in motion. 2nd down, Lawrence. A short one there to Otten. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Packers tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The Lions offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. That'll be taken in by Edwards. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
2nd down at the 47-yard line.
Now Shador. Throw on the run is complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
And the Lions first down.
Now Shador on 1st down. Open man is Horton. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? What a critical flag. Roughing the passer. It sets up 1st and goal. To throw is Sanders. Working his way out left.
Holding offense.
So holding is the call. And take that touchdown off the board. Sanders will throw it. That's taken in by Jennings. Line of scrimmage the 7 for second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Sanders going to throw again. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A 34-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hanson, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Today is the day we've been working towards all summer, the debut of our new halftime show. So without further ado, let's roll. Our trip around the NFL starts now. In the Big Easy, the Saints at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And it's the veteran Matthew Stafford. A 17-yard touchdown pass. The Saints give Kellen Moore his first win as head coach. They get the job done here. From there, we go to Indianapolis. We'll check in on the Colts. They're playing host to the Miami Dolphins. And it's the veteran Tyler Lockett. Footwork, agility, speed, power, a brilliant run for the touchdown. The Dolphins get the victory, 27-21 the final. Got one more to show you right now. Let's go to Foxborough. It's the Patriots taking on the Raiders. And this is Jordan Love, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Raiders give Pete Carroll his first win wearing silver and black as he guides his team to victory. And here's the scoreboard in the early window of the last week of the regular season. What I wouldn't give for an Octobox right now. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We'll see you. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Lions offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And he shows off those strong legs running through 1 tackle. Give him a gain of 8. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. From the 33, here's 2nd down and a yard. They'll stick with him again. And this will be a Lions 1st down. He's up to the 45-yard line.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 12. 1st down, Detroit.
They'll stay on the ground. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
And that just has to be demoralizing for this offense. I guarantee one of the first things they talked about during the break was slowing down the pass rush. So, needless to say, that's not what they want to see.
Now Sanders on 3rd and long. And they are all over him yet again. He'll go down once more. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. The Lions will punt this ball away, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Packers offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. That one caught by Beck. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Lawrence on the bootleg. That's complete to Diggs. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. He'll try and get there on the ground. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down.
And the Packers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They go play action for Lawrence. That's complete to Elliott. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 38-yard line. A gain of 4.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
At the 33-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will have a Packers 1st down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll be the ball's out. The Lions have got it. Oh, big hole, left side. Wow, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. Now a give on the ground. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Now, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Sanders to throw. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Packers have it. He's inside the 40 to the 20. And he's going to rumble all the way home. Touchdown, Packers. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Packers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Scott, thank you back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this 2nd half. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Oh, a loose football. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down. On the toss, they'll run. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. That's Darnell Savage up from the secondary to make the stop. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. On 3rd down, they'll try to get it on the ground. Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the carry.
Pretty obvious they're just trying to catch the defense off guard. Everyone's thinking 3rd and long. That's a passing down, and we're going to sneak a run in. So give credit to this defense. They were well prepared for both run and pass, and they don't fall for it.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. Dan Campbell there, the Lions head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. It's Otten in motion. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That is the Pro Bowl safety, Mika Fitzpatrick. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position, a huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So they're implementing a cover 2 system, and what that means is on the back end, Mike, your 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. They got to cover from the middle of the field all the way to the sideline. So they got to have range, they got to have great instincts, and then when they get a chance to get their hands on the ball, they got to be picks.
The Lions offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Detroit. They'll go back to Edwards on 1st down. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And fortunately, one of the Lions in there to get on it, and Detroit keeps possession. They go play action with Sanders. A throw right side, pulled in by Noel. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. Look at this. They go with their tight end on 3rd down. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line. Edwards trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the Packers' 2-yard line.
Again, it'll be Edwards. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this 3rd quarter has come to an end. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. Now a screen set up for Edwards. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards. But that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
A 26-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Packers offense about ready to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Lawrence. He takes off. And he will slide down with the 1st down for the moment, but there is a penalty flag on the play.
Offense.
To throw is Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. Lawrence. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's now 3rd down and long.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he will be taken down, but there is a penalty flag down. A silly penalty may erase the turnover. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. In motion, Besh. They'll run the draw with Walker. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
Dexter Lawrence. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. He'll look deep here for Diggs. And that is incomplete. Going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll run the sneak. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Lawrence going to keep this himself. And he'll go into the slide there. It'll be a gain of a couple. From a couple of yards shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 8. In motion, Besh. 2nd down, Lawrence. Rolling to the left. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Lions have got it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. Now, Sanders. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, They might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game. And I don't think there's been any signs of this pass rush slowing down.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. Short throw that's pulled in by Mayer. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Sanders keeping it on the zone read. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Sanders. Open man is Jennings. It'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another 1st down.
And the Lions, 1st down.
A run, it's Edwards.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
The 27-yard line.
On 2nd down, Sanders. That'll be taken in by Edwards. The Packers have it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Taken down.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. They look middle, and it's caught by Beck. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Now here's Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Cooper DeJean. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
This is just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation, Mike. There's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is 1st down and goal. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the end.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it.
So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to get the deficit down inside of a touchdown. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Packers offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Lawrence. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Walker. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. And on the carry, this is Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now the former Vol, Dylan Sampson. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. The Lions all their 1st time out. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. He'll stay on the ground with Sampson. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the 1st down inside the 25. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. They'll come up here 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Here's Walker. The ball comes out. And the Lions have come up with the football. Talk about a big swing there. The offense was driving, had it in the red zone, looking to score. Not only does the defense stop them, Greg, they get the ball back, and they improve the field position with a nice fumble return.
And what a change of events. You find yourself defending your own side of the field, and next thing you know, you scoop. For a minute, it looked like there was going to be a score, but either way, after running out of gas, he sets his offense up in a great situation.
This is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Sanders.
A A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That's caught aside. It's complete. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Detroit.
On first down, it's Sanders. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. And they'll get up and spike it with exactly 40 seconds to go. On third down, Sanders. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Here we go. This is 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Milroe. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. The Packers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts. So just one kneel down and then time to shake hands. So it's a win for the Packers. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.